Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Tell It Like It Is. As the name suggested, this channel is about telling things as it is. No political correctness, no sugarcoating of bullshit. I first came to the United States in 1998, left for a few years, and then come back again in 2012. Initially, I came to the United States looking for opportunities. I know little about this country. Took me several years to really sort it through and come close to understanding it. The journey was hard for me, but there was a lot of good lesson learned, and I want to use this channel to share it with you. Make no mistakes, there is only one truth. I don't want to pretend that what I'm going to present here is the truth. No matter how much we think we are holding the truth, it is merely our perception of the truth, each to their own, including mine. However, I firmly believe that as long as we are free to discuss, examine, or even challenge each other's perceptions, even if we cannot always get the truth, we can always get much closer to it. And this is exactly what this channel is all about. This channel will be dedicated to help immigrants to understand the United States, the people, the language, the culture, the spirit, the origin, the future, the good and the bad, and the vice versa. There are easy parts, subtle parts, deceiving parts, fraudulent parts, and of course, the cold hard truth parts. It is not easy for a typical Chinese that came from mainland China to be exact like myself to truly understand America. Took me several years, and I'm still learning something new every day. Now, come to the question. You may ask, why do it in English? Well, first of all, there are quite some social medium that are already doing it in Chinese. I listen quite a few of them myself regularly, and I found that all of them have something I could agree with, and they have insights that could inspire me. However, I also find that I can't agree with any of them entirely, as I always found flaws in theirs as well as I can find out on mine. This is the reason I tune in many of them, hoping at least one of them would get it right on certain topic at a time. So far, it works quite well for me. I feel that I constantly learning from them, but not necessarily indoctrinated by any of them. Self-consciously, I don't feel I can do a better job than any of them. So there is really not much benefit to add my voice in Chinese. On the other hand, I do feel that the kind of socialism, communism, dictatorship somehow followed me here to the United States. So much so, I feel that what is happening with those in Chinese social media is actually irrelevant to the life here in the United States. As I am about to melt into this melting pot, I want to share my Chinese experience to the people here so that you can benefit from it as well. As a matter of fact, my experience as a Chinese is not quite just to the Chinese immigrants community. I found many immigrants that came here from other countries fell into similar intellectual um, traps as we, the Chinese, did. Since I'm not from those countries, I will try hard not to point fingers. Rather, I would like to present what happens to us, the Chinese, that may somehow reflect a similar issue that is happening to them. Last but not least, I hate to engage with those social media warriors, specifically those Navy that's sponsored by the Chinese government. So I hope my using English it will raise some bar for them, you know, to deter their participation. At least I hope. Now you may ask, what about these background items? Well, on my left, it is obvious that this is the flag of the United States. Whether you love or hate America, it is the symbol of the freedom. And no aspect of life is more valuable and precious than freedom. And the freedom is the centerpiece of the topic of this channel. On my right hand, it is a rifle. Many famous people, good or bad, when they are in front of the camera, they have a rifle on their background for various reasons. To me, it is an instrument of freedom. As another famous Chinese whose name I still don't know put it when he made a speech many years ago in front of the Capitol building of the state of Massachusetts. He said, and I quote, "This rifle is not for hunting. It is an instrument of freedom. With it, I am a free man. Additionally, I pose this rifle because I designed and made it myself. There's only one such rifle in the whole world, which makes it very quite unique, and hopefully would make this channel unique as well." So there you have it. Let's start our journey together. See you in my first episode.